Hi, my name's Tina Matthews, and I am the Executive Director for the Exploring Joara Foundation.
Hi, I'm Rob Hooks. I'm the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Exploring Joara Foundation. And I'm David Moore. I'm the Senior Archaeologist for the Exploring Joara Foundation.
The Exploring Joara Foundation provides opportunities for experiential learning for school groups and adults at the Berry Archaeology Site and at the Living History Village at Catawba Meadows Park. We offer hands-on perspectives in our region's diverse history and culture. We also lead a wide variety of programs. We would love to have volunteers to help guide our school programs and to host events and activities. We also welcome sponsors to support our many programs and events. Anyone interested in learning more can contact Tina Matthews at exploringjoara.org.
I'd like to welcome you to the Living History Village here at Catawba Meadows Park in Morganton. The Exploring Joara Foundation uses this facility to help present a wide variety of programs for school groups and adults. And I have a few artifacts here that really represent the range of culture and history and archaeology that we present through the foundation. These pieces are all replicas, but they represent the two different cultures here in the Western Piedmont in the 16th century. The native indigenous people and the newcomers, the invaders, the Spanish. Native Americans occupied the Western Piedmont, Catawba River Valley for thousands of years. In the mid-16th century, we know about the invasion of the Spaniards who completely turned the native world, the indigenous world, upside down in the 16th century. And we know about that through our excavations at the Berry site. These artifacts here are replicas. They represent the two cultures, Native American and Spanish, that we find at the Berry site. And our archaeological work at the Berry site has recovered thousands and thousands of pieces of Native American pottery, and these are replicas of two of the very most common examples of, this is a small serving vessel, and this here could be a storage vessel or a cooking vessel. The design of these helps us understand which people made these and differentiates them from people like the Cherokee up in the Western Mountains. Now, the native people that made these in the 16th century were ancestors of tribes today that we call the Catawba, the Sara, and the Chirac. Now, in 1567, the native town of Joara was invaded by Spanish soldiers. They came not to take over the territory, but to occupy the territory and establish a roadway to Mexico. This arquebus represents the most powerful weapon that the Spaniards had at their disposal. The story about the Berry site is unique to Burke County, but it's also universal. It tells the story of colonialism, not just in North Carolina, not just in North America, but around the world in the 16th century. EJF wants to tell that story to ensure that people in the present and future are aware of the past that helped to create this country. Here at the Living History Village at Catawba Meadows Park, EJF has created portions of a replicated village. This village would represent parts of the village that we find at Joara, but it is also in fact located on a village of the same time period, located right here at Catawba Meadows. This building behind me, we identified it archaeologically about 30 meters behind me. So we moved it just slightly and built an exact model of what it would have looked like. We bring school groups here, public groups, and we provide all sorts of programs about archaeology and the history of this area. Children find it amazing to walk into these buildings and see how well they're constructed and learn about the life ways, the stories, the beliefs, the history of these people. Along with our programs that EJF leads, we have wonderful partners with the Burke Master Gardeners, who established a historic garden here at the village. And the gardeners also provide programs for our school groups and for the public.
We'd like to thank you for watching and let you know that we're all very excited that COVID is letting up and that everybody's getting out into the environment, and it's going to be a great time for us to be hosting our programs with the education in the schools and the public.